Hey y'all, good morning. I wanted to talk about a long distance relationship, okay? How to make it work. First, you got to make sure that you are in a relationship. The person knows that y'all are in a relationship. And I know the truth hurts, and it hurts real bad, but you got to find out what that means. What's open, what's not open, what we agree on, what we do agree on, what's cheating and what's not cheating. Because some people think that if you're in a relationship out of town, that you can do a lot of stuff. Like, let them know it's cheating, being orally, or it's cheating going out with somebody on a date. You got to make that clear because you can think, women especially, y'all have an imagination. We have an imagination of what a relationship is to us, but a man's is totally different. And they'll swear to God they don't know, um, or they didn't know what you meant by a relationship. So, break it down, especially stuff that you know that means a lot to you and that's a deal breaker. Touch bases on it in different angles too, you know, and just make sure you know and have a clear understanding of the relationship. And then the second thing I would say is consistency. Make sure you are on that schedule, morning and night, Monday through Friday. Monday through Monday, shoot. If that's the case. But make sure you are on that person. They should be waking up, texting you. When they go to work, they should be telling you, babe, I'm going to work and yada, 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 and talk to you until they get to work. Um, and then also when they get off work, hey, babe, I'm going to go home. That's when you know that a person really, really likes you and cares for you. And if that person is not accounted for and they go missing, and they've been on schedule, because it'll happen, as long as it's not a routine thing that happens every week. But once a year or twice a year, a man gonna have a glitch. So, and a woman might too. I ain't gonna say just men, but it's a glitch in the system. So, if a person cared for you, they're gonna say, hey, I was here and I didn't get no signal. Even if you know it's a lie or whatever, or you think it's a lie, it might not be. If you can't prove it, don't even keep talking about it. Because if you can't prove it, there ain't no sense of you keep arguing about it. And as long as that person, like I said, is back on routine in that second, and they continue to doing it, but you'll know from a man because a man is sloppy. They will be out and they can't control their lust, so they have to have more of it if they don't know what they want. But if they know what they want, they gonna sit down and do what they supposed to do. Especially if you asking them what's going on and you letting them know. But if you act like you don't care and you ain't bothered by it, you want to have an attitude but don't say nothing, they gonna continue to do it. A man do not want to be not held accountable for his mistakes. He think he don't, but he do. That's how you make a good man. Tell him, hey, I ain't like that. That's not what type of time I like. So is you gonna be doing this often, or what? No, no, I promise you it was this. Okay, I'm gonna believe you this time. And I appreciate you telling me, and I want to believe you. So I choose to believe you today. And I ain't gonna say nothing else about it. And don't keep bringing it up. If that person, especially, ain't keep doing it, but they might have a glitch once or twice a year. Okay, so don't worry. And then the other thing, or what y'all say is like the fourth thing, is to make sure you have the money to go see that person, or they come and see you. And if that person don't never want to come and see you, and they ain't paying for you to come down there, they don't want you. If you gotta use your money to go see that person, and you the one traveling, and they can't help you with the ticket or something, they don't love you and they don't want you. They just using you for that whatever they want to use you for. But make sure that that person is every 2 to 3 months paying for you to come to see them, or and you can pay too. sometimes, but majority of the time, if you want to see them, they should, especially a woman should be treated to go see that man. You know, if that man loves a woman, a man spends what he wants. If he wants something, he's gonna spend his money on. That's just it, you know. And you taking off time from work and all that stuff, so he should be able to pay for you to come up there sometime. And you too, you could pay. Hey, this is on me because I miss you. I want to see you. So make sure he's trying to see you 2 to 3 months. Make sure y'all got your money up. And if you got to do a job like Uber Eats, DoorDash, uh, a virtual job, that's the best jobs to have on your own business, period. It's the best jobs to have when you're in a long distance relationship. First of all, you got to get a relationship job. Because one of y'all is going to have a job y'all can't move. You can't go back and forth. It's going to be a problem. And it's not going to work problem. Um, Make sure they have a steady job. It just shows that they have consistency, loyal to something, that they will show up. They keep their job. A man that's, especially a man, if you see a man that's at their job all the time and they've been in their job over 5 years, it shows that they can stay stable and that they can stay with one thing, for a long time. And if they have animals, you go up there and visit and they got animals and they don't diss their animal for you, that shows a lot too. That shows that they have loyalty. Even if it's as small as an animal. I don't like animals like that. But I'm loving the fact that if a person loves an animal or whatever they love, any pets or whatever like that, it shows that they have a heart, some kind of heart for something. So if you out with that person, y'all out and y'all kicking it and hanging out, and that person be like, "Oh man, I gotta get home. I gotta feed the dog, and we can continue." Man, that shows so much character. So just make sure you know that it's good for them to have an animal. Maybe get them one. You need to make them, be um, responsible for something because that's important. It'll show you what type of person that is. And then when you go to the house, when you come to visit, you should feel like you at home when you go there. You should feel like I love it here. You shouldn't feel like there's a whole bunch of different female stuff laying around. You shouldn't feel like the neighbors know something that you don't know. And some of y'all too paranoid. Y'all looking for stuff. But I mean, just don't even think of nothing. And if you ain't no red flags or nothing, you're good. Just don't read too much into it. Because like I said, you know, a man is gonna only react and do good if you show some kind of faith and trust in them. Because a lot of men, if you feel like it's always something wrong with them, especially if they ain't doing nothing, they be like, "Girl, I'm not even doing nothing for real, and you acting like this," and it's just not a good look for a woman, and it just makes you look like you weak. How you already scary and insecure about some stuff that ain't even happening, and you don't even know for sure if anything's going on, and you complaining and telling me I did this and did that, and I haven't did nothing. If they haven't did nothing, they're gonna look at you so different. So just don't start nothing that ain't even no reason to be starting nothing. And then make sure you can pop up whenever. Don't tell them that you coming. Just come up. See how he react. You know, hey, I'm gonna be popping up there soon, so you know. Just start popping up, and then once you start telling him, don't tell him. Pop up, because you need to know. It's either knowing now or learn later when you move all your stuff up and all that. Especially if you got some bad vibes. Got some bad vibes. You don't want to assume nothing. Pop up on a dude. You don't have to wonder at all if you start to pop up. And when you pop up, don't be acting all irate and crazy and stuff like that. And if somebody is in the house, go to the house and don't argue with the girl or the dude, because it ain't their fault. They don't know nothing about you, and just see which one he gonna pick. And then after he pick you, it's over. You don't want him anyway, unless you want that type of relationship all the time. Because if he's doing that all the time, he gonna continue to do it. Just let him know that that's not what you want. But on a good note, though, you pop up, you see ain't nobody there, you see that this might be a thing, okay? And then if he talks about moving you up there, you know, if he start talking about moving you up there, or she start talking about I want to move with you, then you know that she ready to, or he ready to do his thing or her thing with me. They ready to move forward in this relationship. You know, a lot of people won't even talk about it if they don't want to. Some men, you have to talk to them about moving and see what they say, because some men don't want to. Men are weird. Sometimes they don't want to ask you about it, or they just like their space, or they think that you're not gonna like them, they nasty ways when you move. So they just let you go at your pace. But if you ask them and he say, okay, I'm cool with that, and just you don't want me to move up there? Yeah, I would love for you to move up there. And then you just set the date. Okay, next year, this time, that's when I'm moving. That's okay with you? After all this stuff, I'm talking about being regular. I say, if you're a long distance relationship, y'all should be in a relationship for 2 to 3 years of good quality relationship. Y'all hanging out, doing whatever, and y'all still in love, and it's growing. The love is growing stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay, and then he's like I said, he's releasing with you on video chat. He's sexting you, and you can tell that he's holding it. Every time you come up there, you can see the difference. Because one thing about a man who ain't messing around, or jacking off all the time, he has a harder release. You can tell, you know. And then you don't want no man that's always looking at porn, because they always gonna be doing it. Always gonna feel like you ain't good enough for them, because they always acting like they having sex with the girls that they're watching. So it's like this with porn. You can't keep watching the same porn and getting off. Have to maybe look at a girl screaming, uh, different kind of searches. You're gonna have different kind of searches all the time on the porn, because you can't satisfy the lust. That's why you start getting, like, first you was looking at girls only, then you was looking at girls with big chests, then you was looking at girls with big butts, then you was looking at threesomes, looking at orgies, and then pretty soon it's to the point where you're starting to look at gay porn. Might be at the time that you don't even know that you're doing this, but you cannot feed lust, especially men. So you have to check it before it goes away from you. So you just want to encourage you know sexual activity with each other. Is it gonna break y'all relationship up for him to do you know that and look at porn and stuff other people? No, I mean because you're not there, but it is gonna be good for you to encourage him to start releasing with you. Even if you have to say, okay, I don't want you to mess with yourself for 2 weeks, because he might deny that he even looking at other women to release. So you might want to say, hey, well, when you jack off, jack off like a month before I come, because I need a lot, because I want to know that you are waiting for me or whatever. Tell him that. So to make you feel good, good about it and better about stuff. So just have him do that, and when you come, he has that for you. And because a woman's connection is um, sexual most of the time with me. Now, if you're a man and you can make a female feel good about and you got self control and you don't look at porn at all, if that man don't look at porn at all and he's stable and he's in love with you, you need to move down there immediately. You hear me, girl? You need to hurry up and move with that man. But if that man stay with you for years and he consistent with you, he wake up every morning, every day, and text you, and you the first thing on his mind and stuff, and y'all been in a long distance relationship for all these years, he in love. He in love, because it's different for a man, baby. A man can have all different kind of women, and then don't get me wrong, women can too, but our loyalty run deeper. We can fall in love with an ugly man. If we say we loyal to that man, we loyal to him. We don't care about the looks or nothing. We don't even care if his thing is big, honestly. So a man has to, for you to check all them boxes and them not to mess with nobody else or want to be with you, he in love. So, just be grateful and love that man and be with that man, because I tell you, long distance is hard. Long distance is hard. Y'all should be able to pop up on y'all people. Y'all should be able to call whenever you want to, text whenever you want to. And y'all should be able to start talking about, before y'all move in, like I said, y'all should be talking about what the expectations is, how we going to do the finances, about people coming over to the house. Some women don't like people like that. So you got to say, hey, I don't like people like that, so nobody can spend a night over here. Y'all need to talk about that kind of stuff. You guys, if y'all been together for years of long distance, you pretty much know, because y'all talking the whole time. And one thing about long distance relationships, y'all talk more than people who stay together, because that's the only thing y'all have to stay connected. So you already know this person. So if you know that whatever they doing or whatever is going on in their life is an issue for you, tell them, hey, you friendly, I'm not. So make sure you do this, and you got to know that once that person moves in with you, it's not your house no more. It's their house together. If y'all break up, then it might be your house still. But when they is there, they should be invited. You shouldn't have no restraints on the mailbox. I should be able to check the mail. I'm not saying to open your mail, but I should be able to check your mailbox and whenever I want to, because I get mail here too. Whatever you have access to, I got access to. And then also, whatever you got that's old, that you used to deal with your other people with, throw it out. Because females find it and they're going to throw it out anyway. They going to find anything. I don't care what you hide and where you hide it. A female going to find it. Not even trying to. It's just that we clean for real. So we able to find whatever. So if you got any kind of like hang-ups, or you know that you ain't doing right or whatever, if you ain't ready to be in a long distance relationship moving towards your house or to your house, don't even play around with that, because if you're gonna be trying to be secretive. Ain't no secrets when somebody living with you. They can read you. And if a person loves you, they're gonna be able to read you right away. And if you moving in the closet looking all weird and shit when you in the closet, and every time you go in a closet it's when she's laying down, or if she laying down, you want to get on your phone, she gonna notice that. Because we read it and we gonna be on point. So if you ain't ready for that, don't do it. But usually I promise you, ladies, if a man is consistent with you on point for all these years and you out of town, that's a good one. Even if he got some other female or whatever on the low, that some men mess with Jezebels. and they don't have no connection. They just having sex with each other. Okay, so he's able to be accountable and able to connect with you, and you his only girlfriend. You know, but when a man is ready, you'll know because he'll move you in. First of all, he know his face is invaded, so he already know that he gonna have to check himself and do a little better. And then after a while, there's just not no purpose and much energy to sneak around. So sometimes you gotta mold them into where they want to be. Some men just know if they right and they ready. You got some men out here that really know what's up and if they ready to settle down and all that. But there's a lot of them not. Then you'll be seeing a man that's been running the streets and doing all this stuff, and then they get with this one woman and they smooth them out. You know, it just take a powerful woman to do that. So I would suggest that um, all men follow the Nation of Islam, and women too. If you want a successful relationship, they will tell you and show you, and it will be revealed to you what type of man you got and what type of man you should have, or what type of woman you should have. And you can be a Christian or whatever, or Jehovah or Buddha, whatever you want to be. As long as you believe in something good, that's humanity, and being gracious, and pleasing and sweet, and doing something for somebody good in this world. I don't care what kind of religion you are. I say Nation of Islam because they believe in all religions. Like one religion that believes in a lot of stuff that all the religions believe in. But you gotta listen to it so you can know that. Ain't no prejudice. Just straight fact checking. But y'all, I hope I helped y'all with this long distance stuff, relationship stuff. If you have any questions, because I know about anything I'm speaking on. If you have any questions, please feel free to put it down below, and I'll answer it. I'm new at this. I want y'all to follow me. Have any kind of pointers? Do that too, because people are genuinely searching for answers. Y'all know I don't have my words right. I don't. I'm working on it. I be knowing what words mean, but I don't know how to say them. Okay. Okay. Like I said on my channel, and I say it all the time, we ain't perfect over here, but we can have perfect conversation. I want to understand you, and I want you to understand me. So if you have any questions, I answer it. If you want me to address you in my videos, let me know. I don't mind doing that too. I have a good one.